Hello everyone, this is Vijay. In this video, we're gonna discuss how double revolving field theory can be applied in split motors. So let's discuss first for normal induction machine. So in normal induction machine, uh, so there will be a single phase winding, and let's suppose my magnetic field is in this direction. So now in space, my magnetic field will be, let's suppose this is a phi m cos omega t. So what is phi m cos omega t in space mean? At t equal to 0 it will be peak, and after some time it reduces, after some time it becomes 0 at some point, and it starts increasing in reverse direction. So it varies sinusoidally. So this it is varying in a on single axis, but rotating field is not there here. So this variation can be represented by, let me draw uh, two rotating fields. Let me draw with red. So at some point, just give me a second. Yeah. So at some point, I'll be having my rotating magnetic fields, two rotating magnetic fields in this direction. Let me draw for various just give me a second, you will understand what I'm trying to explain here. So the red one is rotating in anti-clockwise direction, and my green one is rotating in clockwise direction. So we have to replicate our actual magnetic field using two rotating magnetic fields. So at this instant, this is my magnetic field, and at this instant, in y-axis they cancel out, and in only x-axis this will be my magnitude. At this instant it will be 0, and at this instant we have in this direction. So here my cos omega t varying in a single direction, which is on y-axis, that we represented using two revolving fields in opposite direction. They are revolving in opposite direction. So in single phase induction motor, the explanation is that these two revolving fields produce same torque, and when motor is in standstill, and so motor won't start. Now what happens in split phase machines? Let's understand this. In split phase machine, yeah, so in split phase machine we have two windings perpendicular in space, right? So let's suppose these are my windings 1 and 1 dash, these are my windings 2 and 2 dash. So due to winding 1, my magnetic field is varying in this direction, and due to winding 2, magnetic field is varying in this direction. And let's suppose they have some phase difference. One second, let me draw in this way. Yeah, so they got some phase difference. What I mean the phase difference is, suppose this one is cos omega t, and let's say this one will be cos omega t plus phi. Now we can see if there is some phase difference. Let's draw separately for these two fields. Let's draw separately. I mean, what I mean separately is, wait, just give me a second, you will understand. So in space, at some point, these are the directions of two magnetic fields, and at other point this will decrease a bit because there is a phase difference, and then this reaches its peak, and after some point this decreases even more, and the other one started decreasing. So this is how our magnetic fields magnitudes look if we put them on graph. So now what I'm gonna do is I will draw two yeah I will draw two rotating magnetic fields for each of these fields, perpendicular fields. So this is the one which is rotating in anti-clockwise direction, and let's say for this one my anti-clockwise will be in this direction, not this one. Why? Because in this direction it is still has to increase, right? So when it moves in anti-clockwise direction, then this will give the magnitude will get increased in the x-axis, part. So now let me draw uh, the clockwise directions rotating magnetic field. So this will be for the first one, and this will be for second one. Now if you observe, the red ones will be rotating in clockwise, right? With red ones are rotating in clockwise with omega t, and green ones were rotating in anti-clockwise with omega t speed. Now if you draw the resultant for let me draw separately for a moment. So these are the two red ones, and let's suppose this is my resultant. Now for green ones, similarly for green ones, let's suppose this is my resultant. So now I'll be drawing only this one and this one, the resultant ones. So please remember this. Now if you observe, wait, I forgot where they are. Yeah. So if you observe now, my one of the field is in this direction, sorry, and the other one is a little bit up. Oh, the magnitude will be lesser, you can observe that too. That is important actually. So for one resultant, magnitude is a bit lesser, and for other resultant the magnitude is a little bit high, and these are the two rotating fields in single phase split motor. If you observe, in normal single phase motor there are two rotating magnetic fields, but they are they are of equal magnitude. But in our split phase motor there are two rotating magnetic field but of different magnitude. So obviously there will be a net torque developed here, and the net torque is you can observe depending on the phase. Let's decide in which direction it rotates. So for particular phase we got these red and green magnetic fields, and my red is rotating in my red one is rotating in sorry, this will be in anti-clockwise, and green one is rotating in clockwise. So my motor will start rotating in clockwise direction because the net torque produced will be in clockwise direction. And that is it, guys. I hope you understood how rotating uh, revolving field theory can be applied in split motors. That's it for the video. If you got any doubts or want me to explain any new concepts, uh, comment down in the comment section. Thank you. See you in the next video.